I know everything. So, parenting. How do you be the best parent you can be for your child? You're a first-time parent. You're looking up information on how to be a parent. Well, you've come to the right place. Because while I might not be a parent, I know everything. Plus, I have the unnecessary experience of having had parents. So I can definitely help you. Now, what you need to do is take your child. It doesn't really matter what age they are that you do this. Give them some survival gear, like you're going to need matches, they're going to need a knife, they're going to need a blanket, maybe a change of clothing if you're feeling generous, and then you just take them to the nearest wilderness and leave them. Now, I know this sounds mean, but what you're actually doing is giving them experience for life. Essentially, you're going to leave that child out there. They're going to become like Tarzan. And then at 26, you're going to let them back into the rest of the civilized world. And the good thing about this is that now they're a celebrity. And they're handsome like Tarzan. So everybody likes them. And they'll become super successful. It's really important that you wait till they're 26 because that's about the age that people become mature enough to be able to handle a big transition like that. Now, you don't need to worry about this because they will turn out just fine. I know because I know everything. And I've had parents, which is an unnecessary level of experience, like I mentioned earlier. Now, one thing that you're going to need to be careful of, make sure you give them a knife, okay? They're going to need a knife, and sometimes you can't survive without a knife. So I'm not saying to be unreasonable here. I'm saying to give them the tools they need to learn, and then help them to start learning, essentially. There are additional benefits of perhaps they will get a tan, which happens a lot in this scenario. I have heard of people dying from doing this wrong. For example, they didn't have a knife, they got eaten by a bear. There's always the danger of being eaten by wild beasts. Now, some people say, why don't you just learn as you go? Now, this is terrible because if you learn as you go, you're basically treating your child like a test project. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrendous to do this. Like, what if you don't know how to parent yet and you have your child? Well, that in itself is bad, right? Because you already don't know how to parent, so your child's already got an inexperienced parent. So you have to put them in the wilderness to learn how anyway. Some people say to send your kid to school. Well, do you think the majority of the people that go to school are highly successful? No, they're just mediocrely successful. But famous people, they could either be extremely successful or die of drug overdose. So you're giving them that chance, which everyone deserves. Yeah. So, there you go. Those are the benefits, the possible dangers. Take care of your kids, and congratulations, and you are so welcome.